We're pleased to be joined by the United States Senator from the great state of Florida, Marco Rubio. Good morning, Senator. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Jimmy. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, what do you think of the president's comments the other day? Did he simply bury the lead in not mentioning land swaps earlier on in that speech?
Well, first of all, when you're the president of the United States, we can't afford for you to make statements that are misunderstood. So let's suppose his statements were misunderstood. That in and of itself is a mistake. This is a very dangerous region in the world. Israel lives in a terrible neighborhood with very violent neighbors, and it's important, especially at this critical time with everything else that's happening in the region, that all the enemies of Israel clearly understand the United States is committed to their security. And so I don't think the president was misunderstood. I think it was very clear that he thought the 1967 lines were the starting point of negotiations. Then he talked about land swaps, but the biggest land swap of all is Jerusalem, which I think should be off the table because that is the capital of Israel, or should be the capital of Israel, and is for the Israeli people. So I think what the president said the other day was very unfortunate, and the fact that he had to backtrack from it on Sunday proves that, and the fact that the majority leader in the Senate, the Democratic leader Harry Reid, yesterday completely distanced himself from it proves that the president should not have said that last Thursday.
Yeah, Benjamin Netanyahu will speak to Congress today. What do you expect out of him? Do you think he will offer anything to the Palestinians this afternoon?
Well, I think there's no country in the world more interested in peace than Israel. But that peace cannot come at the price of Israel's security. The reality of it is that Israel is surrounded by people that want to kill him. I mean, sometimes we complicate these things. It's very simple. Israel is surrounded by enemies who do not want Israel to exist, or if it does exist, does not want it to be a Jewish state. They want to. Some who have made it their purpose in life to kill as many Jewish people as possible. That's a fact. And how do you negotiate with peace? How do you negotiate the peace with people who are motivated by those sentiments? How do you give them land so that they can get closer to you to attack you? And I think we need to understand that the paramount issue here is not peace. The paramount issue here is the safety and security of Israel. And hopefully the safety and security of Israel leads to peace. But it's very difficult to envision how you do that if we expect the Israeli people and the nation of Israel to engage and negotiate with people who want to kill them.